Hello everyone, and welcome back for Season 5, Round 5 of the Solo Crisis League. Tonight we're just starting the first of our 3 attempts at this. So this setup is going to be using Crisis 2, but we're using Dark Knight's Metal as our base set. So since there's no official Crisis content yet for Dark Knight's Metal, we've had to build a few custom rules. Tonight we're using what's called the Hero Stack. It's something I developed and we're going to try it out tonight. Basically, when you rescue a hero, it gets added underneath your current hero. And then you cycle through your heroes each turn. So you have a different hero each turn, as opposed to a lineup of heroes available to you. This was done just because the lineup of heroes available to you can be very, very strong in Crisis game, especially because there's especially using heroes from the other sets, because then you get a character that's normally meant to stand on its own along with 3 other characters, and it can be a little overpowered and almost too easy to win. So what we're doing is the hero stack, and I'll show you how it works as we go. So our 2 options for our starting character are Dark Knight's Metal Wonder Woman or Dark Knight's Metal Dr. Fate. I'm going to Dr. Fate, but they're both very good choices. Let's talk about Wonder Woman first. Once during each of your turns, if you control 2 or more equipment and or superpowers, so that can be any combination of those 2 things, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. I really like that feature. It's very similar to, actually it's almost identical to what's that gang called? The Royal Flush Gang. So that card in Forever Evil, it's very similar to that, except whenever you play equipment instead of just that one card. But I'm going to Dr. Fate, and there's a reason I'm going to Dr. Fate, and I'll go over it quickly. Once during each of your turns, if you control 2 or more heroes and or equipment, so it's basically the same thing except heroes and equipment instead of superpowers and equipment, put up to 3 cards of cost 0 from your discard pile into your hand. Now, one of the biggest threats in a Dark Knight's Metal game is the weaknesses, because they have different effects. They're not just, it's not just a weakness in your deck. They have the ability to make you lose a hero. They have the ability to end a turn. They're very dangerous. With Dr. Fate, we can move punches into our hand, and that's great. But we can also, if we have a destruction card in our hand, say, okay, let's draw one of those weaknesses into our hand and be done with it. You see how that works? I think you see. I'll show you if you don't understand. So basically, they're both pretty strong, but I went with Dr. Fate with the ability in mind of manipulating weaknesses, getting them out of the way. So that is a stack that's our character stack to add to the Batman Who Laughs as we rescue characters. It'll also come into play if we happen to get Heroic Sacrifice tonight. So let's get on it. We have Phoenix Cannon, Tomb of Hath Set, Rage Blood, very good early game card, Raz Al Ghul, and Nth Metal Mace. These are pretty good early game cards, especially these 2. I really do like those 2. Well, Nth Metal might be better when we get a few heroes under our belt, but still. I did forget to mention that we do have Immortal Villain in play, so any cards of 6 or greater that come into play are going to have to get destroyed and replaced. And we have Vandal Savage in play, so whenever a card with an attack leaves the lineup, we will get attacked. We will start with 1, 2, 3 power. Ah, man, that Phoenix Cannon is tempting. But I think we're going to get a breakthrough and maybe get Phoenix Cannon next turn. New card coming out for the turn. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We will get rid of Raz Al Ghul, I think. No, we're gonna get that Phoenix Cannon. We're gonna get the Phoenix Cannon. That's what we're gonna do. All right, new card coming out. It's a new villain. All right, +1 power. You may gain a weakness if you do an additional 3 power. So that's 4 power here. I control 2 or more equipment. So I only have the 1 right now. So not yet. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power. That's a bit better. Okay. We will get rid of Black Lantern, Green Arrow. Each foe destroys a starter in his hand. There's none in my hand. If a player cannot, he destroys the top card of his deck. So we destroy this. We destroy a punch anyway. That's fine. I was okay doing that because I had both of my good cards in my hand. So I still have 5 power left over. And we're going to get Rage Blood. It's a pretty easy choice. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are we doing? We have 1, 2, 3 power, which we're going to use to get another breakthrough, because we have that weakness floating around now, and I'd very much like for that to go away via a breakthrough or one of the other mechanics we have available to us. I also want to get Nth Metal Mace so I can start triggering Dr. Fate. Same with Plastic Man. Alright, another Rage Blood. Early Rage Blood is good. Good, good, good. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We're going to use that power to get rid of Ra's al Ghul. Target foe gains a weakness, unfortunately. But that's okay, because we are now out of villains. New card coming out. We do have to play this weakness, unfortunately. But we're going to follow it up with Breakthrough. You may return this card to the stack. If you do, destroy a weakness or vulnerability you control. So that's 2 power, and this weakness is gone. And then we're going to go 3 power, and we are going to go ahead and gain another weakness to get to 4, 5, 6, 7 power. With that 7 power, we're going to get both Nth Metal Mace and Plastic Man, because those two together are going to help us pull through. Now, I do have a few weaknesses available to me, unfortunately. Hopefully, we'll be able to get rid of those very quick. So one of the things we have to keep in mind is that we are building the hero stack, not just relying on one hero. Right now, we have Dr. Fate available to us at all times, but once we start building our hero stack, we are going to rotate through it, so we're going to have them every 1 or 2 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card comes out. Ah, new villain. I was hoping we can get rid of Immortal Villain this turn, but we cannot. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to get rid of Black Lantern Aquaman in the hopes that we can get something else next turn. We'll buy Flight with the remaining power we have. Oop, that's destroyed. No more Superman. Prometheum, that's okay. And it's our first metal card of the night. Very good. 2. Oh, wait, we can get rid of Immortal Villain, can't we? Yes, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play to get rid of Immortal Villain. That is over. And we can move on to the next turn. Now we are down a crisis. That's good news. That's good. Well, we have another villain show up. This might be in trouble. I think we might have both weaknesses here. Nope. We'll play a weakness, and then we'll use Breakthrough on it, so that's 2 power. 3, 4, look at this card, and we can discard it. We will. 5. I can get to 6, 7, 8 if I gain a weakness. I think we will. We'll gain the weakness to get to 8. We'll get Rage Blood, and we'll get rid of Rabid Robin. Again, we're back up to the 2 weaknesses, I know that. But we are doing pretty good, I think. We're generating a lot of power. We're building a pretty good deck besides those weaknesses. And we got rid of 1 crisis already. Alright, draw a card. 2, let's look at this card. We will discard that, sure. 3, 4. That says if you control 2 or more heroes and or equipment, put up to 3 cards that cost 0 from your discard pile into your hand. So 2, 4, 5, 6 power. I don't think we had a new card come out. So with our 6 power, we will... Did I get enough to do this? We have 4 different card types. 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually have 8 power then. With 8 power, we're definitely getting a breakthrough. So that's 5, and then we'll get the Atom. Bring us down to 4. With our 4, we'll go ahead and we'll get Prometheum. We're going to start needing... You know what? No, we're going to get another breakthrough. we've got a few weaknesses floating around, and I'm sure there's more on our horizon. New card coming out, Ankh Portal. Alright, Rage Blood. Go ahead and destroy a 0-cost card in that discard pile. There's no weaknesses, so goodbye to a vulnerability. That's 2. Actually, no, we're going to reverse this. Hold on. I'm sorry. I have a much better plan now. 1, gain a weakness to get to 4 power, then play Rage Blood, destroying said weakness. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. 8 is not enough to get rid of Vandal Savage, but it is enough to get Ankh Portal. Oh, wait. Alright, 8 power. We did play... Oh, it's Heroes. Never mind. Sorry. 8 power. We will go ahead and get Ankh Portal and a Breakthrough. We are filling that deck of Breakthroughs, which is what I want to see, so that we can get through this. Oh, play 1 weakness, play the other. 1 goes back on the stack, and 1 is basically removed from the game. So in doing that, we lose Dr. Fate. And I think we have to choose a new hero by looking at these 2 and picking it. So we got Crisis Shazam or Hal Jordan. The second time you buy or gain a card from the lineup during your turn, you may destroy a starter you control. He's very good early game. When you buy, gain, or defeat a card with cost 7 or greater, you may put a card with cost 1 or greater from any player's discard pile at the bottom of the main deck. We're going to go with Hal Jordan so we can start clearing out those starters. And we're going to get ready for our next hand. I think that was both weaknesses gone though, so we should be okay to continue. Hal Jordan's almost a better starting choice than Dr. Fate anyway. New card has to come out. Go ahead and draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we control 1, 2, 3, just 3 card types, so that's not enough. So 7 power. If we buy 2 cards, we can destroy a card we control. Okay. So again, that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just got to buy 2 cards to trigger that. We're going to get T-Spheres and Prometheum, and then we can destroy this vulnerability. Alright. 2 Kendra Saunders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start with Nth Metal Mace. We can look at the top card and we may discard it. We will not discard it. We'll play this and we will go ahead and gain that weakness to get to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We won't be doing anything with the Atom. I was hoping we could get there, but we didn't. Do we need both Kendra Saunders? Yeah, we'll get both Kendra Saunders. New card coming out. Possession. Gonna need that in case Demonic Summoning pops up. Ooh, this is not a great hand. So, wait, we bought 2 cards. What am I talking about? We bought 2 cards. So since we do that, we can destroy a card we control. We will destroy this punch. That's what we were trying to do in the first place. Alright. 2, 3, 4 power. We'll go ahead and get another breakthrough for that 4 power. And we'll get shuffling for our next hand. Gotta get rid of that Vandal Savage. He's been around a little too long. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card comes out. Oblivion Bar, okay. I keep getting my Rage Bloods in my first hand. I don't want that. If you have 1 or fewer characters on your team, rescue a character. If you don't rescue a character, plus 3 power. I'm going to rescue a character. I think I want Dr. Fate back. No, we're going to go with Batman. He's going to go right here underneath Hal Jordan. because next turn he's going to come into play. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one do I want? We're going to get Oblivion Bar, and then we'll be pretty safe from attacks for basically the rest of the game. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card coming out. Oh, we have to switch? Sorry, we went to the next turn, so now we're playing as Batman. 3, and we don't have a weakness, so we gain a weakness. 4, 5. 6, 7. If I have another metal or villain card, we get another 1 on top of that. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. We are still 1 short of Vandal Savage. We can do this though. We'll get 3 for this, 5 for Mecha Construct, and that's 2 cards, so we can destroy this vulnerability. Oh wait, no, we are not. I'm sorry. We are not Green Lantern right now. I have to remember to keep looking at what ability I have right now. So instead of doing that with our 8 power, I'm going to gain Possession to just kind of prepare it for future demonic summoning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our new character is Hal Jordan. New villain out. 1, we'll get to 4 by gaining this weakness. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm really tempted to get rid of Vandal Savage, but in fact, I'm going to get rid of Black Lantern Batman. And then I have 5 left over, so we'll get Mecha Construct, which triggers Hal Jordan so I can destroy a punch. Wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. I did want to get rid of Vandal Savage, but we made our deck a little better. And we got a villain out of the way. So that's still a good turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Didn't want that to happen. Play this weakness. We're going to use a breakthrough on it, so that's 2 power. And that's gone. 3, 4, destroying this one. 5, 6, are you a hero? It is. 7, 8, 9. We're going to instead get rid of this. Oh, we never got attacked by this. Sorry. Each foe gains a weakness. Each who has an equipment in his discard pile gains an additional weakness. So I definitely would have grabbed 2 weaknesses last turn. And then this turn we are getting rid of him. And each foe discards a random card. You may play any number of those. Well, we already played our whole hand, so there's nothing to discard. Alright, we gotta start focusing on that villain. We are doing a good job of keeping that lineup clear of villains. I do like doing that. It seems to be pretty populated early in the game. If you get them out of the way, then they aren't there for the next crisis, essentially. I don't like it when the next crisis you could beat easily, but there's villains still there. So I try to make sure there's no villains when I take on the villain, even though that's not necessary for the rules at all. Just a personal preference, really. So now we should be Batman. Let's go ahead and draw a card. We're going to use the Atom on this vulnerability, destroying that, and getting a punch back. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go ahead, we'll get Channeling the Emotional Spectrum and Breakthrough. New villain. Alright. Rage Blood, destroying a 0-cost card over here. Oh, wait. First off, we are Hal Jordan now. 0-cost card. There's only punches, but that's okay. I'm fine with losing a punch. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's all we're going to get. With that 7, we'll get rid of Black Adam. He does not have an attack, so that's that. Move on to the next turn. White Lantern Core. I like that card quite a bit. Now we are Batman again. 3, gain a weakness. 4 or 5, are you a hero? It is. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We will go ahead and get rid of Vandal Savage for that. No doubt in my mind. So, when we beat a villain, each time you gain a supervillain with cost 13 or less, rescue a captured character and gain 2 weakness cards. So we'll get 2 weaknesses for that. But we do get Dr. Fate back and added that to the hero stack. Okay, we have put a new character underneath the Batman Who Laughs. We'll figure out who that is later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's figure out what this new crisis is first, though. Ooh, we got 2 villains in our hand. We're about to lose Batman. Oh, wait, no. We have to switch it up. We are Hal Jordan now. So, missing heroes. When a hero enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 4 equipment. Very well. Then, Hell. Hell costs 3 more to defeat for each superpower in the lineup. Each player puts a non-kick superpower from their hand or 2 from their discard pile into the lineup. We'll put Mecha Constructs out there. Hell will go back. It's our turn, so we have to play weakness and weakness, making us so we lose Hal Jordan. 1 here, and 1's destroyed. Okay, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. New card coming out. There's Carter Hall, so we can't beat that till he's gone. Weakness, using Breakthrough on that. That's gone. So that's 2 power. 3, we'll get the extra power to get to 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, destroying that weakness. 9, 10, 11. Now, Dr. Fate works how? We do not trigger him in the way we have now. So we have 11 power, though. Goodbye to Carter Hall. So that's 7. They're giving us down to 3. We'll go ahead and get another breakthrough for that. Unfortunately, you have to shuffle things up, so can't get rid of missing hero. Wait, yes we can. Before we... It would need 4 equipment before we end our turn, so we don't shuffle it up yet. We played Phoenix Cannon, so that can't be 1. Prometheum could. So could... Oh, that's not a color. It's a 2, 3... we only have 3 that we could possibly play. We don't even have 4 equipment yet, so it's not an option just yet. It will be. Shuffle everything. Our new character is Batman. New card coming out. The Scrimma Sticks. That is a very cheap equipment. Very good for missing heroes here. That's 3 power from Ankh Portal. 4, 5, 6, 7. So with 7 power, we're definitely going to get a Scrimma Sticks, and we have 5 left over. We'll get Cyborg 1 million. No, we'll get Mecha Construct, because I keep losing Hal Jordan, and I would still like his ability. It's not the full ability, but it's a similar one. New card coming out. Prometheum. Alright, we have to play the weakness. But we are not Batman anymore. We are Dr. Fate. 2, 3, 4. Are you a hero? It is. 5, 6. That does trigger, so we can do this. Up to 3 cards of cost 0. You can get 2, 7, 8, 9 power, and a vulnerability. With our 9 power, we'll go ahead and get... We'll get White Lantern Corps and another breakthrough. I like stuffing that deck with breakthroughs so that it's not a problem anymore. It can be a real problem. It's happening again. We are Batman. We're playing one weakness, and we have to play weaknesses first, so that happens. This turn ends. This one's destroyed. This one goes over here, and we lose Batman. All right, new card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're gonna get Oblivion Bar out. Can we beat Missing Heroes yet? We need 4 different equipment. Do they have to be different? Just 4 equipment. So that's 1, 2, 3. There is 4. So let's do it. There's no villains. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyed equipment. That's the end of Missing Heroes. One more crisis down. 1 in gain and weakness. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. What's he cost extra for? Superpowers. So with 8 power, we will get Cyborg 1 million and another breakthrough. New card comes out. Ganthet. Alright, we're going to start with Rage Blood. I switch it up, but there's no one to switch to. And that can destroy a 0-cost card. So that's going to destroy a weakness. 2. 4. Is there another weakness? Yep. Perfect. 6, 8, 10. 10 power is still not enough for what we want to do. It is enough to get Ganthet, though. We'll get Ganthet and Prometheum. Wait, hold on, go back. 10 power, we played 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Did we trigger Dr. Fate? Nope, needs equipment in here, so we did not. So we did the right thing. We did the right thing. So, still have hell out there. There's no more crisis, so that's good. We do have more starters than I'd like to have right now. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do think we got rid of all the weaknesses though. So let's go ahead and draw a card. And then 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Definitely getting power channeling. It's a good card. Lady Blackhawk. At least we'll be able to get rid of a villain. Sure. 1 and gain a weakness to get the 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, and I do control enough to get up to 3 cards with cost 0 from the discard pile here. So we are at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have to play this. 9. We'll use this Atom on a vulnerability to get a punch back. 10, 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 1. Oh, that's right, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Still not enough to get rid of hell, though. We will get rid of Lady Blackhawk, bringing us down to... oh, that's 7. We'll get Anti-Monitor, Antenna, sure. New card coming out. Strigaday. It's one of those things I talk about all the time, but it's something I've seen in writing so many times from reading comics, but I have no idea how to say it. So, we got Ankh Portal, which is good because we can, what is it? Rescue a character. So we have Batman, Hal Jordan, or the Flash. When they play defense, draw a card. That's nice. We're going to get Hal Jordan, I think. Now, let's get Batman back. We'll get Batman. Something to defend us against those weaknesses. 2. With this, it'll be 3. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When I buy or gain your second card from the lineup, draw 2 cards. Alright, we're going to try it. 10 minus 3 brings us to 7. Minus 1 brings us to 6. And I get to draw 2 cards. 7, 8, 9, 10. And I took a chance. Oh well. Got that. And now we'll be Batman next turn. That was unnecessary risk. I should have just taken out Hell right then. I was hoping I can get rid of the villain and then make up the difference, but didn't happen. Alright, Ganthet wants us to get up to 6 cards with different colors from our discard pile. That's 1, 2. That says it's going to have a unique color. Let's say it has a red color. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. 4. Ooh, Evans 5. Could get this out of there and it's not a problem anymore. Yep, we'll get weakness because that's a color. Yes, we'll get power and get rid of this one. Okay, I think... Am I supposed to be Batman this turn? I actually lost track. I think I'm supposed to be Dr. Fate this turn. So, we have a ton of cards of different colors. So we have this pink color here, white. This one's going to count as red because it counts as many different colors. Blue, gray, green, and orange. So there we go. That's a lot of cards. We have to play the weakness. But then we're going to use Breakthrough on it to get to 2 power and destroy it. 3, 4. We'll get this out here. We do trigger that to get up to 3 cards of cost 0 into our hand. Just want to see if there's any weaknesses. There is not. So we're at 4 power. We'll get a new location out here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Reveal the top 2 cards plus power equal to the combined VP. That is 3. I lost count though, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 21, 22. Did I get enough to get the 23? 1, 2, yeah, we did. Definitely did. So that's 23. Goodbye to Hell, obviously, at 23. And we'll go ahead and gain T-Spheres back. Okay, now since we beat a villain, we do gain 2 weaknesses. But we get to rescue a hero also. Let's go ahead. Let's get Hal Jordan back. And we'll switch it up. We are Batman this turn. Do we need the shuffle? Yes, we do. New card for the turn is Crystal Shield. Good defense card. Plus just a good card. 1+1 power and draw a card. It's always useful. It's essentially at least 2 power. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have no defense. So, our new crisis is Corrupted Companion. A random player places a random unused supervillain, that's this stack here, in front of him. Resolve its attack against each player, including yourself, and then it attacks you each turn. I have to defeat the supervillain in order to end this. So it's a Black Hand, and his attack is each player each player destroys the top card of the main deck and then discards a number of cards equal to its VP value. Oh wait, we have Oblivion Bar here. Discard a card with cost 1 or greater from your hand to avoid an attack. We will discard Rage Blood to avoid an attack. Perfect. This is going to help a lot, especially with this crisis. And then our new villain Amazo. Each player puts a hero from his hand or 2 from his discard pile into the lineup. I have no heroes in my hand or discard pile. That is fine with me. So, 3 power, 4, 5, 6 power. We will go ahead and get Crystal Shield, because who doesn't want to defend themselves? And move on to our next turn, where we will be Hal Jordan this time. That's too bad, because there's nothing in the lineup. Indigo Tribe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, he's going to attack. I have no defense in my hand, but we can use Oblivion Bar again. We will discard the Atom in order to save ourselves with Oblivion Bar. So, 2, doesn't get the bonus yet, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 power. We can buy Indigo Tribe and get another breakthrough. We can't get rid of Black Hand, unfortunately. Alright, so we are not Hal Jordan anymore. Now we're Dr. Fate. We will play a weakness and then use Breakthrough out, so that's 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's at least enough to get rid of black mana, and we'll go ahead and get that Breakthrough back. And our new character is Batman. Alright, he's going to attack, and we will use... what? What are we going to use to defend ourselves? We will get rid of a Breakthrough. So he attacks, that was to defend ourselves with Oblivion Bar. We will play T-Spheres. If you don't control a weakness, gain a weakness, that's 3 power. And then we'll use Rage Blood to destroy that very card. So that's 5 power. 6, 7, 8, 9, and I get 3 more power if I gain a weakness, so that's 10, 11, 12. And goodbye to Black Hand. So with him down, Corrupted Companion is over. We can focus on Amazo, who costs extra 4 heroes in the lineup. New card comes out. And now we are Hal Jordan again. Very well. Let's go ahead and draw a card. And then, oh, these shouldn't be here. We're going to play our wonderful card, Ganthet. Let's get all those cards back into our hand. You need every card of different color. All have to be priced 6 or below. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I get everything I want. Yeah, we're going to go as high up on this power as we can. Very well. Well, we have to play the weakness. No way around that. And then we're going to follow it up with T-Spheres. If I do not control a weakness, gain a weakness, but I do control a weakness. So that's fine. So we're at 3 power. But Breakthrough to get to 4, 5 and destroy that weakness. 6, 7, destroy a 0-cost card in my discard pile. That's going to be a punch. Eight, 9, 10, 11, not 12, 13 yet, but now 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 19, 21, sorry. We're going to buy both of these, so that's 8 power. And that brings me down to 13 power, but that triggers Hal Jordan so that we can destroy this punch that I played. And we can use the 13 power to get rid of Amazo, so we have to do everything at once, which is much preferred. Much preferred. So we do gain 2 weaknesses, but we also get to rescue a character. And that character is going to be the Flash. He goes on the bottom. We switch up to Dr. Fate for next turn, and a new card goes underneath the Batman Who Laughs. Not bad. And we'll say the hardest part about this hero stack concept is remembering to do it every turn. It's just a new thing to remember. So I wish there was another way. I'm going to think about a little bit more. Maybe there's another way to approach this. But I do like the idea of switching characters as opposed to having that large lineup. It's another way of having the mechanic without being super overpowered. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. Very well. Our new card out here is 8th Metal Sunblade. That's a good card. Heroic Sacrifice. So when that happens, the player that defeated the previous supervillain removes his hero from the game and destroys all cards of cost 1 or greater in his discard pile. Well, thankfully, I had no discard pile. So these are all removed from the game. I'm no longer these characters. Instead, we have to get a random card from this stack here. We're going to go with this one right here, I think. Superman. That was a remarkably good choice. A remarkably good choice. It requires 3 weakness cards for your character to become captured. The 3rd weakness is also returned to this stack. Each time you play a weakness, plus 1 power. That's a very good combination. Okay, and then our new character, our new villain, is Helspont. Each player discards the 2 cards at the highest cost in hand. We will discard the Atom to trigger Oblivion Bar to avoid this. Okay, well, we'll play a weakness, which triggers Superman to get 1 power. Then we'll use this on it to get to 3 power and destroy said weakness. 4 power. And then we reveal these 2 cards, getting their VP value as rewards. 5, 6, 7. 7 power is not enough to buy anything out here or get the villain. So that's the end of the turn, unfortunately. We did get rid of a weakness, so it's not a total waste of a turn. And we're still Superman, so that's good news. Alright, new card coming out. On Portal, we can rescue a character from the Batman Who Laughs, and that character is going to be Crisis Batgirl. Okay, so we'll be her every other turn, and there's a new character underneath the Batman Who Laughs. All right, 3, 4, and draw a card. 5, 6, and then this will trigger its extra part to get to 7. 8, 9 triggers that to get to 11. Yep, 11 power. 12 power. That's enough to get rid of Helspont, so we're gonna just do that. I really was considering getting that, but I think it's better that we just get what we need to get. So since we beat that, we get 2 weaknesses. It's 1, 2. We also rescue a new character, and that new character is gonna be Mr. Terrific. Oh, nope, he comes out here. He's underneath here as a new character captured. So we're no longer Superman, we are Crisis Batgirl. Our new Crisis is Rise of the Rot. When a card is destroyed, remove it from the game. At the start of your turn, put a random card of cost 1 or greater from your discard pile into the lineup. If that card is not a villain, gain a weakness. Your team must destroy 5 different colors from discard pile or hand. Black Adam. I have no defense in my hand, but we do have the defense of Oblivion Bar by discarding this Breakthrough. So again, Rise of the Dead, I'm sorry. When a card is destroyed, remove it from the game. At the start of your turn, put a random card of cost 1 or greater from the destroy pile into the lineup. If that's not a villain, gain a weakness. So we're going to put a card out there. If it's not a villain, we gain a weakness. We'll see how that goes. Right here, are you a villain? It is, so no weakness to be had, but we also can't beat the Crisis. Phoenix Cannon. Oh wait, what's Batgirl's ability again? Once during each of your turns, you may discard a card. If you do, choose a number of players up to the VP value of that card. Discard this way that chosen number of players draw a card. So we'll discard Phoenix Cannon and draw a card. There we go. 2 power. I can destroy a 0-cost card. That's a much better use of my turn. Thank you, Crisis Batgirl. 3, 4, 5, 6 power. We'll use that to get rid of Lady Blackhawk. Okay, I thought that was gonna be a wasted turn. I wasn't looking forward to being Crisis Batgirl. I don't have high hopes for that particular card, as much as I love the character. Alright, so we have to add a random card from the destroy pile, and I'm just going to shuffle that while I read Mr. Terrific. Once during your turn, you may gain a weakness and put it into your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. Okay, we've got a lot of breakthroughs, so that might be something we do pretty much every time he comes up. Random card comes out, not a villain, and it doesn't cost 0, so it doesn't work. That's a villain, though. Ooh. Play a weakness, unfortunately. Then we're going to play T-Sphere, so we get 3 power. But then we're going to play Ganthet. So now we get all those cards of different colors. Alright, we're going to stop there. There's no reason it says he doesn't have to do every color, so I don't have to do another green one. So we're at 3 power. We'll follow that up with a breakthrough to get the 4-5, ending this. Six, 7, I can... What's that? It's going to make me... or allow me to destroy a 0-cost card. We'll destroy this weakness. $11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I mean, that's great. We'll get rid of this, getting us down to 12 power. And then can we get rid of Rise of the Dead? We need destroy 5 cards of different colors. Oh, did I destroy all my weaknesses? Okay, we're going to change what we did. For Rage Blood, we destroyed a punch instead of a weakness to make that happen. So we need 5 cards of different colors. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know, no, we'll do a breakthrough. Okay, 5 cards of different colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Instead of, I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Instead of the Atom, we're going to do White Lantern Corps, because when this card is destroyed in any zone, the owner gains it. So we just get that back. Then these ones are removed from the game, but Rise of the Dead is over. And I forgot what we had power-wise. It was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And we bought something. We bought this, bringing us down to 12. I may gain a weakness if I do draw 2 cards. Oh, put it into your hand if I do draw 2 cards. Shoot. That screws me. That's 2 weaknesses. We lose Mr. Terrific. And our turn ends. We don't get to finish our turn. That's too bad. At least we got rid of the Crisis. But we did lose Mr. Terrific. Which is not terrific. Alright, new card coming out. One and draw a card. Draw a card. 2, 3, I can destroy a 0-cost card over here. Get rid of another punch. So we're at 3 power. 4/5. I may destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. I don't know if there's anything I actually want to destroy. Yeah, I think we're doing good. The deck is fine, at least of what we're looking at here. So that's good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're definitely going to go ahead and get these two. And get ready for our next turn here. Nth Metal Mace, and we are Batgirl again. Shuffle everything up. So there's no weaknesses down here. I don't know that we have any weaknesses. If we do, they're one of these two cards here. So let's find out. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nope, no weaknesses, so we're doing good on that front. 3, go ahead and gain a weakness. Once during each of my turns, I may discard a card. If I do, choose a number of players equal to the VP of that card, and then they may draw a card. So we will discard the Atom, triggering Batgirl, so we draw a card. Okay. That's something. So 3, Ganthet, getting these cards back. We have to play this, but we'll use Breakthrough on it to get to 4/5. And destroying Breakthrough. So we're at 5 power. 6, 7, 8, 9, and this doesn't do anything. We're definitely getting Nth Metal Mace. Got exactly what we needed for it, so it seems like fate. Oh, Element X, even better. We're getting some pretty strong cards. I'm not going to complain about that. Let's go ahead and do whatever this... first off, we're a new character. We are no longer Batgirl. We are Superman. So, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Put one of each type into your hand and discard the rest. We'll take these two into our hand. Discard the rest. Alright, so that's it. We can go ahead and draw another card. Alright, I tried. Alright, 2 power. I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. I don't think there's anything I want to destroy right now. I think I'm feeling pretty good about this. So we're at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to get rid of Black Adam. I know I really wanted to get rid of that, but we have kind of come way too close to getting rid of that villain a few times and unsuccessfully been able to do it. So we'll get our 2 weaknesses. We'll rescue a new character. And we'll move on to Batgirl being Arm 1 we're playing this turn. Alright, before we get into that new crisis, I'm not worried about any weaknesses or any villains because of Oblivion Bar. Alright, so our new crisis is Manhunter Invasion. When a villain enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 4 heroes. Very well. Our new villain is Doomsday. Each player destroys the top 2 cards of his deck. Destroy any defense card used to avoid this attack. Ooh. I don't want to lose Oblivion Bar. So we're going to destroy these 2 cards, and they are, ooh, very good cards. Indigo Tribe and Cyborg 1 Million are very strong cards, so that is not great. Fortunately, if we get White Lantern Power Ring, we can get them back very easily. So there's no villains, so we might be able to beat this right away. Let's see. I have to destroy 4 heroes. Before we do that, we're going to use Batgirl. We're going to use the Atom on White Lantern Core. In doing that, we can get a card of cost 6 from the destroy pile, and we end up just keeping White Lantern Core. Black Adam's a choice. Superman's a better choice. Looking for cards of cost 6. There we have. I'm just putting all of them on top. So we have 3 of them. Black Lantern Batman, Superman, or Black Adam. So it's a defense card. And this is 4 power, and I may discard each weakness I control. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Superman. That's ours. And then to beat that, I need to get what? Destroy 4 heroes. So definitely White Lantern Corps is 1 because we'll just get it back. 2, 3, and we'll get rid of Plastic Man. So those 4, unless there's someone else from my hand. Nope, those 4 are destroyed, but White Lantern Corps comes back. Destroyed, and this is over. And hopefully we get that White Lantern power ring soon enough to end this. We can still end Batgirl. Let's draw a card. Not end Batgirl, but use her ability, I mean. 1 power and draw another card. 5 power, gaining a weakness. We're gonna discard this to draw a card. 6, 7, 8. Plus 4 is 12. And then reveal these 2 cards, getting that VP value. 13, 14, 15. 15 power is more than enough to beat Doomsday. I have 3 power left over. We will buy Speed Force for that. Because it's a defense card, and we could use that. Okay. So since we beat a villain, we get 2 weaknesses, which are really full up now. I think we have like 4 or 5 in there. We get to rescue a new character, and that character is going to be Mr. Terrific again. And now we get to play as Aquaman. So what's Aquaman up to? Once during each of our turns, if we control 2 or more villains and or superpowers, plus 1 power, and I may put cards that I gain this turn on top of my deck. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. See how that goes. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. We do have Oblivion Bar. Let's see if we have any defense cards in our hand. Not really. Alright, our new crisis is Demonic Summoning. Put all cards of cost 6 from the destroyed pile into the lineup. Well, good thing we just grouped them. I should have got one of those cards earlier. If I did, I would have been more prepared for this. Any other cost 6 cards, or is that it? That's it, okay. At the start of your turn, destroy a card in your hand. If you destroyed a card of cost 0, discard your hand. Your team must destroy 3 cards with cost 6 in their discard piles. Alright, our new villain is Mongul. Each player destroys 1 location of each different cost he controls. If you have none or avoid this attack, gain 2 weakness cards. We're just going to avoid the attack by discarding the Atom and gaining 2 weakness cards, unfortunately. We've got ways of dealing with that, though. Okay. Because of Demonic Summoning, we have the Destroy card in our hand. We will destroy this copy of the Atom, and hopefully we'll get a White Lantern power ring back to get that going. We'll start with Rage Blood, destroying one of those weaknesses. So that's 2 power. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Put 1 of each type into my hand. Discard the rest. Fortunately, weaknesses don't have a card type. And we'll take Ankh Portal, I guess. Oh, discarding the rest, that's right. So we have 2, 5, 6, 7 power. We can at least use that to get rid of Black Adam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card comes out. We have to destroy a card in our hand again. We'll destroy White Lantern Corps because it doesn't actually get destroyed. We have to play this weakness, unfortunately. Then we'll play Ganthet to get all different cards of different colors into my hand. Okay. We went with Rage Blood, so we can destroy another weakness down here. So that's 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and draw a card? Okay. 9, 10, 11. Oh, this shouldn't be Aquaman anymore. This should be Superman. Oh, that's 11, then that's 12. 13, 14. 15. If I get 2 cards, I get to draw 2 cards. So we'll buy this, bring us down to 9. We'll get a Scrim of Sticks, bringing us down to 7. And then that triggers Mecha Construct to get to draw 2 cards. Play Breakthrough to get to 8, 9 and destroy a weakness. 10, I can draw a weakness to get 3 more power, but instead we'll just go ahead and use the 10 to get Element X. Call that a day. Pretty good. How many weaknesses do we have now? We had like 3 at some point during that turn. Now we just have the 1. That's better. New card comes out as Rabid Robin. We have to destroy a card in our hand because of demonic summoning. We'll destroy a weakness, discarding our hand, so that didn't hit us. We almost lost our character, Mr. Terrific, and now we're Crisis Batgirl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to destroy a weakness in our hand again, discarding our hand, moving on to the next turn. Just going to keep doing that as long as it's an option, because then we cannot worry about it anymore, right? We'll just be able to say, oh, weaknesses are gone from this crisis, and we can try again once we're out of them. We have to destroy a card for demonic summoning. We will destroy Flight. Didn't do it this turn for a reason. So play a weakness, and then we'll play Superman, 4 power, and discard each weakness we have. 9 power. 10, 11, destroying this weakness. Alright, that worked just like I wanted it to. Perfect. So, get rid of these 2, getting us down to 6 power. Do we want Mr. Terrific? We'll take Mr. Terrific. You know what? No, we're going to get a Breakthrough and an Nth Metal Mace. We're getting a little low on breakthroughs. We've been using them. New card comes out. Do we have anything for demonic summoning? Probably another Flight, honestly. Reveal the top 4 cards of my deck, put 1 of each type into my hand. And we now have Superman as our character. Different card types. Weakness isn't a card type. We'll take Possession, though. Actually, maybe not. What else is in my discard pile before I make that decision? Okay, yeah. Possession's fine. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I control another metal card, I can destroy a card in my discard pile. And goodbye to this weakness. 8 power isn't really enough to do what I wanted to do. I wanted to get 2 cards to trigger Mecha Construct. Instead, we'll get Mr. Terrific and another Breakthrough. Three, 4, 5. We have to destroy a card for the beginning of our turn. We're no longer Superman. We are Mr. Terrific now. We'll start with Rage Blood, destroying a 0-cost card in my discard pile. But there isn't one, so maybe I won't start with that. Let's go back. T-Spheres. If you do not control a weakness, gain a weakness. So that's 3. Then Rage Blood, 4, 5, destroying said weakness. 6, I can put an equipment of cost 3 or less into my hand. Seven, 8, are you a hero? It is not. We will discard it. 9, 10, plus 4 is 14. Oh, we didn't destroy a card at the beginning of our turn, did we? I guess we'll have to say we destroyed this one so it doesn't mess up anything. So 12 power. We will buy Atlantis for 6 and Steel for 3. bringing us down to enough to get 3 more power for breakthrough. And I want to see if we have any 6-cost cards here. We have 1, 2, and 3. That's 3 6-cost cards. That's what we need, right? Yep, they are destroyed. Demonic summoning is over before we ended our turn. Alright, Mr. Terrific's turn is over. And now we are Batgirl again. New card comes out. We're going to use the Atom on White Lantern Corps because we get it right back. And I definitely want Superman. Boom, 4 power. I won't play him yet, though. We'll play Ganthet, though. Let's get all those cards of different colors. Cost 6 or less, huh? Rage Blood and T-Spheres is just a great combination. Really unbeatable, it seems. Okay. Having a hard time picking some of these. We'll go with... Oh, I need a different orange card. We've got... No, I've got a good card. So we got orange, gray, and white. I need a blue card. We'll take steel here. And I think that's all I've got available to me. Yep. Okay, that's what we got. So, we'll play T-Spheres. If I don't control a weakness, gain a weakness. That's 3 power. But then we'll play Rage Blood to get to 5 power and destroy that weakness. 6, 7, 8. Let's look at these 2 cards. That'll get us to 9, 10 power. Draw a card. +1 for each equipment and or metal card we play this turn. Alright, so we're at 10, 11 power. And we draw a card. 12, 13, are you a hero? It is not. We'll leave it there. Oh, that's 14 because of steel. 15, 16, 20. Goodbye, Mongul. And you know what? We'll buy Mogul too. Mogo too, not Mogul. What am I talking about? There's no L there. Didn't even use Batgirl's ability. Didn't need to. We got Aquaman now. And we have to rescue a new character. That character would go in this order. So it is Cyborg. New character underneath here. We do have to gain 2 weaknesses. Really thankful for those Rage Bloods. 2 Rage Bloods in this. Really, really strong. Normally I get rid of them pretty quick. I use them to get rid of the starter cards and then I kind of let them fall apart. But now I'm just going to keep them the whole game because they're great for these weaknesses. So our new crisis is draining the emotional spectrum. Put the top 3 cards in the main deck into the lineup. We will do 4 cards just to do 1 for the turn as well. At the start of your turn, reveal the top card of your deck. Destroy all cards in the lineup of that revealed card's type, and replace them. Each player discards a random card. Remove this crisis if none of them match a type in the lineup. Okay, and our new villain is Trigon. We can defend with Nth Metal Mace. Discard to avoid attack. If you do, draw 3 cards and then destroy any number of weakness cards in your hand. That's a nice card. No weaknesses, so that's even better. So, we're going to start with Rage Blood, 2 power, and destroy a weakness. Three, 4, look at this card, we may destroy it. We will not. 5, 6, 7, 8, we can destroy a card in our discard pile. Goodbye to this weakness. 9, I do have enough for Aquaman to get to 10. I can put cards I buy on top of my deck. So with 10, we'll get these two out of here. So that's 1 power left over. But we did buy 2 cards in the lineup, so we draw 2 cards. Oh, we didn't do what we were supposed to do. Speed Force would have been destroyed and replaced. So 1 power is what we got. 2 and draw a card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We will buy both of these cards, and then we'll discard a random card in order to end this crisis, because there's no lineup, so whatever we discard doesn't matter. It's a breakthrough. And we have 2 power left over. That's the end of that crisis. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. We end up in a situation where I think we destroyed all of our weaknesses again. We got Detective Chimp, which I'm a big fan of. And we got rid of some villains. So good turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So after Aquaman, we've got Superman again. New card coming out. What do we have available to us? We have a lot of good cards here, so that's good. Nth Metal Sunblade, reveal 4 cards, take 1 of each type into our hand. We'll take these 4 here. Perfect. We'll go with Phoenix Cannon. 1, I can get 4 power if I gain a weakness, so there. 5, 6, I control another metal card so I can destroy a card. I can get a hero from the destroyed pile. Alright, it's been a while. Who's in here? Get another Atom back. Plastic Man, Kendra Saunders, Indigo Tribe, Cyborg 1 million. We're going to go Indigo Tribe. Oh, come back. So that's 6 power. Plus 5 gets us to 11, 12, 13, 14. Draw a card, and then plus 1 for each equipment and or metal card. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 power. 22, 23, 24. Goodbye to this 7 here. Getting us down to, what, 24 minus 7. Why can't I think tonight? 17. And definitely goodbye to Trigon, bring us down to 4. And then we'll get a breakthrough with our remaining 4 power. I never played a weakness, so we never really got to use Superman's ability, unfortunately. But we do gain 2 weaknesses and rescue a new hero. And that new hero is Deathstroke. Now we're Mr. Terrific again. Okay, good hand here. No defense cards, but we do have Oblivion Bar. Villains in Disguise. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. We will do 4, 1 for the turn. Okay. When you buy or gain a villain from the lineup, place it in your discard pile instead of destroying it. Each player must destroy a villain in his hand or discard pile. Okay. Then our new villain is Arkillo, which we are going to use Oblivion Bar. We will discard... Oh, we'll discard Mr. Terrific. We will start our turn with Rage Blood, destroying a weakness. Then we're going to use the Atom on Mogo to get a card of cost 7 from the destroyed pile. I know there's Black Lantern Blue Beetle here. I just want to see if there's anything else available to me. Ooh, Carter Hall might be better. It's at least a metal card, so it will trigger other events. And that's never a complaint, right? Yeah, we're going to get Carter Hall, if only because it's a cool card. Alright, so Mogo is gone. Oh, that goes into our hand, that's right. So, we are at 5 power now. 6, 7. Wait, no, hold on, we have 5. Your turn. You may gain a weakness and put it into your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. So 5, draw 2 cards. Have to play this weakness. 6, 7 on it, getting rid of both of those. 8, 9, 10, revealing these 2 cards. Put that up there. 11. This doesn't have VP, but generally in every other instance that means it costs 3. So we're gonna say 14 power there. We'll get both of these guys, 3, 6. That'll get us down to 8 power. And then to get rid of villains in disguise, I must destroy a villain in my discard pile. We'll get rid of Strigidae. Still have that 4 power left over. We'll get a Star Sapphire. Okay, not bad. What's he cost extra for? Equipment, right? That's too bad that Black Lantern power ring's right there. If we do not control a weakness, gain a weakness. And then Rage Blood, destroying it. So that's 5 power. 6, reveal the top. Oh, I'm not him anymore. Sorry, I am Cyborg. Once during each of my turns, plus 1 power for each metal card I control. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Reveal these 3 cards. Discard any number of them. Discard these 2, sure. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't buy both, unfortunately. For each metal card I control none. So we'll get Black Lantern Ring. But that's going to be that. And we have to get ready for this next hand here. Do we have enough? We have to shuffle things up. New card coming out. Another anti-monitor antenna. I don't really use it. I'm not really in a situation where I have to most turns. I guess I might have been able to this last turn with anti-monitor. I don't remember what was in my discard pile though. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're no longer Cyborg. Instead, we are Crisis Batgirl. What do we got? We will discard... we've got 2 Nth Metal Maces. We will discard this one to do Batgirl here so we can draw a card. 1, look at these 3 cards. I may discard any number of them. We're going to discard these 2. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll discard all 3 of them. Alright, so that's 1. Then Ganthet. We'll get this one and this one. Alright, so we're at 1 power. 2, 3, are you a hero? It is. That's good news. 4, draw a card. I've got a few destruction options here. What's in here that I want? Anything? I mean, there's things I want, yes. I guess we're fine. We'll get them through the regular means, so we don't have to do the atom. So we're at 4 power. 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16, and we won't be using this card. So 16 is more than enough to beat Arkillo, and we'll just end the turn there. That's getting us 2 weaknesses. Okay. We are going to rescue a new character, and that character is Kendra Saunders, and now we are Aquaman. Our new crisis is 7 Deadly Sins. Put the top 4 cards of the main deck into the lineup. We will do 5 just to make up for the turn. Okay. Each player gains a weakness if a superpower enters, but none did. Your team must destroy 7 cards of different costs from discard piles. We should be able to do that pretty easily. Then our new villain is Hector Hammond. Do we have a defense? We've got Speed Force. Discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, put any number of cards of cost 0 from your discard pile into your hand. We will take a weakness into our hand because we have a breakthrough. I think that's all we want to do. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll play the weakness, and then we'll use breakthrough on it. So that's 2 power, and that's destroyed. 3, 4, 5, and gain another weakness. 9, 12. Goodbye, baby Darkside. Bringing us down to 9. With that 9... Before we do this, let's just look what we have. See what we need to kind of finish out our plan. I think we have everything we need to make it happen. But maybe something else would be better. We don't have anything of cost 5, for instance. You get a hero. So we'll get Plastic Man for 3. Okay, he'll go to my discard pile. And I can still get 6 more. We'll go ahead and buy Skull of Batman for ourselves. Yes, right? No. We'll get Star Sapphire for 4. So we have to destroy 7 cards of different costs. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you'll see that besides the weakness here, every single one of these cards is a hero. So we can get them back via White Lantern Power Ring. And that's our turn and the end of 7 Deadly Sins. Okay. I'm very happy with that. I'd ideally not have lost many of those cards, but we did end that crisis very quickly, and that one can last a while. Alright, draw a card. 3 power. Get a villain from the destroyed pile and get a hero from the destroyed pile. So these heroes on top, probably going to be Ganthet. Yeah, let's get a Ganthet back. Or maybe I want Adam back. If I get Adam, we can kind of expedite the process. But I'll get Ganthet. And I also get a villain. Do I want Baby Darkside? Nah. Maybe Black Adam, though. He's a good defense card. So yes, Black Adam it is. We're still at 3 power. 4. Draw a card. And +1 for each. Oh, we shouldn't be a different character now. We should be Deathstroke. So again, 3, 4, and +1 for each equipment or metal card. So that's 5, 6, 7 power. I have to play this weakness. We're gonna buy Skull of Batman. Call it a turn. If I destroy a card, draw a card. But unfortunately, I did not destroy a card, even though I wanted to. A new card coming out. We're no longer Deathstroke. Instead, we are Superman. We will use Rage Blood to destroy a 0-cost card in our discard pile. So that's 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to use that to get rid of Hector Hammond. We're just going to end that problem now. And in doing so, we get to rescue a new character. Ta-da! And we get 2 weaknesses. And our new hero there is Mr. Terrific. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. Our new crisis is Shifting Loyalties. At the end of your turn, place all cards you played this turn into the discard pile of the player on your right. I am the player on my right, so that's fine. Then to beat this one is different in solo. To beat this one, put the top 3 cards of your deck into the lineup. If their total is 7 or greater, remove this crisis. Okay. Then our new villain is Graves. This attack cannot be avoided. Each player resolves the 2 highest cost attack cards in the destroyed pile and in the lineup against himself. I have no defense cards, but Oblivion Bar will help us. So 2 highest cost attack cards. We're looking for attack cards. There's 1 at 7. There's 1 at 5. So I've got 7, 5, 7 and 6. I'm almost certain there's an 8 in here though. Thought I saw it. Maybe I have it now though. It's possible that I have it. Nope, there it is. 7 and 8. Alright, these 2 are going to attack me. I can take them however I want though. Each foe discards a random card. You may play any number of cards, blah blah blah. Each foe discards all defense cards he has in hand and in play. Okay. We're going to discard a card of our choice for Black Lantern Martian Manhunter. And then I have to discard all defense cards I have in my hand and in play, so that's Oblivion Bar. So that's that. Okay, Graves. Let's see how we can do this. We will play Rage Blood to destroy a 0-cost card in my discard pile. That's 2 power. 4 power. I can put an equipment on top of my deck. Yeah, that's what I want. So that's 4 power. Reveal the top 4 cards of my deck, put 1 of each type into my hand. So we're at 4 power, reveal 4 cards. You don't have a card type. You go into my hand, and we'll take you. So we're at 4. Gain a hero from the destroyed pile. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reveal the top card. I may destroy it. I will not. We'll use our 9 to get rid of this. I have 5 left over. We'll get the Dark Multiverse. I could have beat Shifting Loyalties this turn. I decided not to, because I didn't want to add this next card to the lineup. So, new card here is Cyborg. I get +1 for each metal card I control, once during each of my turns. We have to play this weakness, but then we're going to go ahead and play Ganthet. Getting 1 card of each color into my hand. As long as they're all 5 or less. Sorry, 6 or less. Okay. We're going to go ahead and play this breakthrough on that weakness. So now we're at 2 power. Have a new location out here. And get a hero from the destroyed pile. We're gonna get the Atom back. 7. Let's go ahead and try and beat Shifting Loyalties. Adding 3 cards to the lineup. Oh, we did, but one of them's a villain. So that's complicated. I guess we did it. So we have to get rid of the villain first, though. So we're at 5, 6, 7. We'll just get rid of them. Bring us down to 4 and ending Shifting Loyalties. I think that's how that would work. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, I can destroy a card. I don't know if there's anything here I want to destroy. Now we're good. 10, 11. Plus 4 gets us to 15. And plus 1 for metal cards. 16, 17. Goodbye, Graves. I still have 7 left over. That's 7. We'll get another steel. We'll get another nth metal mace. No, we'll get another breakthrough. And we have to gain 2 weaknesses. And get a new hero. That new hero is going to be Plastic Man. Now we're playing as Kendra Saunders. I get 2 power if I control 2 heroes or villains. Perfect. Our new crisis is hunting down the Landers. When an equipment enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 4 different superpowers. Alright. Mr. Freeze, I can only play 4 cards from my hand at any turn. So we have to play this weakness, unfortunately. So that's 1 card of the 4. To get rid of that, I have to destroy 4 different superpowers. We're going to include Crystal Shield from my hand here. Oh, I don't have any other ones here available to me. Okay. So we won't get Crystal Shield. We'll get 3 power here. So 3 power. 6 power, gain all cards from the lineup that are in the destroyed pile. I'm pretty sure there's a channeling emotional spectrum in here. I just have to check. So we're at 6. What do we got? It might take just a second to go through this and just double check the lineup. Yep, we gain this from the lineup though. Prometheum gained. I think that's it. Alright, that's our 6 power now. 10. We will go ahead and buy Mr. Terrific for 5. I still have 5 left over. We'll get another anti-monitor antenna. And then 1 and draw a card. 4 power, we'll get this nth metal. Then I also can trigger this to get 2 more power, but we're good. Do I want Aquaman? Nah, we're good. New villain coming out. And we are Batgirl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still don't think we have the superpowers we need. Now we do. I just gotta get rid of Onomar's Sin first. Okay, we can get a villain from the destroyed pile. Anyone we actually want? Probably this one for 3 power. That's nice. We'll get Deathstroke. He's a good defense card. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to do. I just want to double check first. Yeah, let's get Deathstroke. Oh, did I screw up last turn and play more than 4 cards? I think I did. Whoops. So, 2. Play this or get this amount of power. 3 plus 3 is 6. We'll get rid of Onomar's Sin. And can we beat it now? We need 4 different superpowers. So we can do it, but one of them has to be Rage Blood, unfortunately. But that has 4 destroyed superpowers, and that's the end of this particular crisis. And I can still play this to draw a card. I'll get +1 for each equipment and metal card I have in play. So that's 1, 2 power. End of turn. Alright, we need to get the 10 power from Mr. Freeze. And we actually need to start destroying villains. I just realized we're just about at the end already. 3, 4, 5. We're no longer Batgirl. Instead, we are Aquaman. Who needs what? Villains and superpowers. We'll get Oblivion Bar out here. You know, that's not important. Oblivion Bar is not important. We'll play Rage Blood, though, destroying a 0-cost card for sure. So that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. Goodbye, Mr. Freeze. And then we do have time to get this location out here. Okay. Did we have enough for this? We do. So that's technically 12 power. We could put Aquaman on top of our deck, but we won't. We'll just end the turn there. We'll get 2 weaknesses. We'll get a new hero. That hero being Crisis Nightwing. Now we're playing as Deathstroke. When you destroy a card, draw a card. That could be useful. So, we wanted to basically destroy villains now, because now we're going to be on to our final character, our final crisis, our final villain. I want to really trim this deck down, get just the things we absolutely need, and move on. We have a weakness in our hand, but we do have Oblivion Bar available to us. Super Villains United. Place an unused supervillain, there's only 1 left, and resolve its attack against that supervillain put in the lineup, resolve its attack. That supervillain cannot be gained or destroyed by the effects of other players' cards. Remove the crisis when there are no supervillains in the lineup. So his attack is each player gains 2 weakness cards. Each player with a superpower in his discard pile gains an additional weakness. We will discard Ankh Portal, trigger Oblivion Bar so we don't gain any weaknesses. Then we've got Crisis Nekron. And I have to put a random defeated supervillain from this game in front of me. He cannot be beat while there are villains in the lineup or in play. So there's going to be 3 supervillains out right now. Vandal Savage, okay. It's the cheapest possible one. Does it attack me when it comes out? I don't think he has an attack. Yeah, he doesn't have an attack. So that's fine. We have to play this weakness. And we'll use Breakthrough on it. So that's 2 power. And that triggers Deathstroke. When I destroy a card, draw a card. This can come on out here. So 2, 7, 8, 9. That's enough to get rid of Vandal Savage. So let's just do that. Let's just end Vandal Savage. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does he attack every turn? No, he's just in the lineup. Perfect. There's that. And then our new character is Booster Gold. What's he do? When another player is attacked, you may discard a defense card in your hand and play. If you do, that player avoids the attack. Well, that doesn't help me. Have to play this weakness. We will play 8th Metal Sunblade. Reveal the top 4 cards of my deck, putting 1 of each type into my hand. 1, 2, they're all different types. Perfect. We're going to use the Atom on Black Atom here to get a different card of cost 6. Maybe, actually, it might be Carter Hall. One of these 2 we're using the Atom on. I just want to see if there's anything of cost 6 or 7 we want that's not a villain. Because we need to get those villains out of here. We can get Mogo. It won't really clog up our deck or anything. We get Atlantis. That might help. Possession is 3 power. That's nothing to complain about. Okay, we're going to do Possession. We're going to destroy Black Atom and gain Possession. So, again, we are at 0 power for the turn, right? Okay. I don't know how I end up with so many cards. Something happened, and I wasn't thinking. Oh, 8th Metal Sunblade, that's it. Okay. So we're still at 0 power. 3, 4, 5, get a new location out here. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, reveal the top card of my deck. I may destroy it. We will leave that there. Where are we power-wise? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? 11 will gain the weakness to get 3 more. Get us to 14, ending Black Lantern Superman. So, with that, this crisis is over, and we're on just Crisis Nekron. New card coming out. Alright, we have to play this weakness. Oh, we have a new character, and that is Superman. So that's 1 power since we're Superman. 2, 3, are you a hero? It is. 4, 5, look at this, we may destroy it. We will not. 6, 7, destroy 0 cost card. Boop. Gain a hero from the destroyed pile. I want the Atom. The Atom is the long play to get another copy of Rage Blood. 8, 9. We'll get rid of Court of Owls, and I still have 4 left over. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get Carter Hall's Journal. And move on. We'll use Atlantis to put that right on top of our deck. New card coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who are we now? After Superman, we are Mr. Terrific. I may put a card from my discard pile on top of my deck. I'm gonna put 8th Metal Sunblade on top of my deck. I hope that's worth it. Okay. Then I'm gonna use Mr. Terrific. May gain a weakness and put it into your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. Okay, that worked. We have to put a weakness down, unfortunately. But then we can play 8th Metal Sunblade, revealing 4 cards. Put 1 of each type into my hand. 1, 2, 3. This one's discarded. We're going to try not to play Deathstroke. So we're at 0 power. 3 power since I already control a weakness. So that's 3. Let's do this. 4, 5, 6. That's good. 7. Put an equipment of cost 3 or less from my discard pile into my hand. Only 1 here. 8, 9, are you a hero? It is not. We will discard that card. 9 plus 4 is 13. Villains I own and in the lineup become heroes this time. Okay. 14, 15. 16, 17, and that we can use to destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. I forgot where we were power-wise. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. 18, 19, 20. I don't think any of those are in the pile there. I don't need to play Steel. I'm not going to play Steel. Here's the problem. If I play Steel and I draw a weakness, the turn is over. So we're not going to do that. So we're going to use our 20 to end Crisis Nekron and call that a game. Not bad. I really like playing with the Dark Knight's Metal set and the Crisis games. I think they're really powerful cards, and they lend themselves well to the format because of that. I like the Consequences of Weakness cards. That's one of the favorite aspects, not only of the Dark Knight's Metal game, but introducing that into Crisis games makes it even more interesting. Still tweaking on how to work it out with single player. Last time, I don't know if you remember, we did sidekicks, which was interesting. You always had 2 characters, and you had to switch them out from time to time. This time we did the hero stack. Well, what happened was, later in the game, we almost never saw some of these heroes again. The stack was just too big. Now, that's just for this particular set. There are still 2 more sets that we're using for this round of the Solo Crisis League, so there's a good chance that they're going to be smaller sets upcoming. So this one's the largest set of all of them. So that shouldn't be an issue going forward. We'll see though. But I think it's an okay feature. It's just a little bit finicky trying to remember, hey, did I switch a character yet? Did I not? Did I forget to do it again? I'm not sure. So it's something I'm still working on, but I think there is some promise to it. Now, if you're not sure what I mean by all of this, this is for the Solo Crisis League. It's a semi-competitive version of DC deck building game, plus its Crisis expansions. You play the same setup as everyone else during the week. You get a few choices you can make, like which heroes you're using and such, and you get ranked each week by the size of the main deck, how many weaknesses are in your deck, how much you played for villains, stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. I really like running the league. I really like coming up with the challenges, but even more I like playing it every week. That's why I'm here doing this, is to promote the league and just have a chance to play. So thank you for enjoying. If you want to support the videos, the leagues, or any of the other various things I'm part of, you can do that a few different ways. You can join the leagues and play in them. You can check out these videos. You're here already. Thank you. Keep doing it. You can check out the Etsy store. There's a link below, and there's all sorts of things like this DC deck building game mat that I made myself. It's available to you there. There's another thing you can do, and that's the Patreon. Patreon gets you all sorts of rewards, like mid-round results for the leagues. It gets you upcoming info for the next round in any league, Marvel Champions, the Solo Champions League, or Solo Crisis League. And it gets you a special round between seasons for members only. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. It might be for you. So I do have some thank yous to give to people that just recently joined, and that is, oh yes, Mr. Id. Mr. Id is a member of the Solo Champions League, one of the newer members. Thank you, Mr. Id, for joining. I hope you're enjoying yourself so far. We're in Season 4, Round 2 over there, so we are getting into it. We're just about halfway through Season 4 almost. That's all I've got for you tonight. I got 2 more videos this week using the same setup but different heroes. Thank you for watching, and you have a good night.